Shit. Hey, y'all. Hey. It's time. It's time. Listen, I know. And I too was like, yo, it could be sandbagging. Why? I mean, we saw it last season, right? Like, didn't come out with qualifying, and then all of a sudden, right, boom, out there. Listen, there comes a time, if you are objective, if you are a sensible person, if you are a person by the eye test and data, which we see clearly here in front of us, we're about to go through a few pages of data. The sandbagging narrative might have to be in the trash can. I do not believe that Mercedes would not want to at least be on pole, if not far off a pole, and go into this race like they have. It might not be sandbagging. It might be some problems. And problems can be solved. Unlike issues. Issues are a little bit different. Problems are made to be solved. Problems occur and can be solved. So I'm not saying that Mercedes is not able to be competitive and win another Constructors' Championship, let alone a Drivers' Championship, i.e. Sir Lewis Hamilton. But what I am saying is I think it's time to take the sandbagging hat off, take it off, and hang it up. I think it's time just to hang it up. I think it's time that we look at it and say, you know what? Mercedes has introduced new side pods, and we've seen, like, listen, these cars are still going to be testing, to me. I mean, we saw what happened to Alpine, right? I mean, whole side pod just came the fuck apart. Also, don't forget, FIA dropped the report and the findings. Some BS in there, but we moving forward. The video is out. Check that out. But this right here, the qualifying, going into the race tomorrow, this is not it. So if we look right here, and we had a podcast this morning, me and the Pep Boys, and Khalid asked, who do you think's going to be on pole? Khalid took Mercedes. Cameron, he took Red Bull. I said I think the Ferrari boys are going to make pole. Why? I mean, I've been watching testing, right? If you watch testing, Leclerc, Sainz have been paired and at the top of testing together as a team. And I just felt with that going, they were more consistent that they would make pole position. And what the hell did you see? Ferrari makes pole. Ferrari is on the comeback, you all. They are on the comeback. So listen, I'm not jumping ship off Mercedes. Don't think that I don't do the jump shit. I'm just being objective. And I like several drivers, although Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton, that's where I am. I'm not jumping. I stuck with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers through over a decade of losing before they won another Super Bowl. I don't jump ship. I don't do that. It's got to be a real legitimate reason for me to leave you. But let's look at this. 242 kilometers an hour. So we got 242, 272, 291. But let's look at Verstappen, 290. Okay. Where's Hamilton? Where's Hamilton? Where's Hamilton? Where's Russell? Where's Russell? In any of these sectors, do you see him? Do you see him? Sector 1, do you see him? Sector 2, do you see him? Sector 3, do you see him? No. No. In no sector did they carry most speed. That's not saying that they don't have speed elsewhere, right? We've seen Mercedes say, you know what? We want to be faster in the corners. We'll sacrifice on the straight. Then, got to get these straights out. I'm not confident looking at some of this, right? Not confident looking at some of this. Now, we can exclude right off the bat, Albon in Sector 2, whoop-de-damn-do. I mean, Williams has been holding at the bottom for a while. Just get rid of that. But what I do like, Leclerc, Sector 1 at the top. Leclerc, Sector 2, what? 5th. He's not in Sector 3, but he makes up his speed there. Sainz also appears there. Where do you see Verstappen? Sector 2. You don't see him in Sector 1. You see him in Sector 3. All right? I'm just saying, like, these teams are carrying 2 out of 3. Let's look at another chart. Let's get off the speed info that. These tires, everybody's going to be trying to do their best, so softs is going to be the thing, all right? That just goes without saying. You're not going to go into qualifying hards and mediums. You're not doing it, all right? So then we look at the final. Charles, Ferrari, 130. Verstappen, 130. I mean, just tenths. I mean, not even a lot off, but that's what it. Tenths of a second is what matters, and it shows. But if you look, what's next? Third, Sainz, still in that 130 club. Perez, 130 club. These teams are going to be battling. Now, what I was concerned and what I said I didn't think I was going to see, I did not think I was going to see Aston Martin up there, and we didn't. We didn't. Where's Aston? Like, where's Aston? Another team I didn't think I would see was McLaren. Several issues through testing. Aston, several issues through testing. Where are they? We got Norris right there, 13. Another team that I said I'm looking to see this season to move up to midfield was Haas. Where's Magnussen? Number 7. Now, I was surprised to see Bottas at 6. That surprised me. Now, you do see Hamilton at 5. Now, everybody's hyping about, yeah, he's in front of his running mate. That's something you want to see. They just swapped places. Hamilton was running 9 through Q3. P3, P2. Russell was running more in the top 5. They just swapped places. But look at that. I'm telling you, Alpine was another team I'm looking to see be competitive in the midfield. But other than that, this to me shows us that there's more that needs to be resolved than sandbagging is not it. They've got to get now the engine coolant, not worried about the side pod situation, not worried about it. What I am concerned about is their ability to minimize the porpoising. They're still having an issue with that. They're dragging major car down the straights, sparking up shit like a low rider on switches. Evidently, Hamilton has revealed or said or made note of or have an issue with braking. And we know Hamilton is a late breaker. Like, he carries more speed into that corner than any other driver. That's his driving style. So if he's not confident on the brakes, we got an issue. Russell's brand new in the Mercedes car aside from his first time, but this to me is brand new. I don't know if he's confident with it. Mercedes has some things that they need to get a handle on. Like, they need to get them solved, and they need to get them solved quick. I'm not going to be worried. I'm not worried. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm just calling it like it is. Like, I know people gonna be like, "Oh shit, I've been this way. I've been objective." I mean, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the same thing you're looking into, right? I'm seeing these. I got the Formula One app. I'm watching Formula One on TV. I'm watching qualifying while I'm at karate with my daughter. I'm seeing all of this. This is not looking too much different than testing. It's not. So to me, there has been really no evolution of what's going on. They got to get a handle on this. This is not sandbagging. This is still working through growing pains. There's some potential there, seeing that they did not fall out of the top 10 at least. But this, to me, also is exciting to see that we may have a hellified competitive season on our hands. And that, for Formula One fans, if you are real about motorsports and competition, is exciting. I do understand for other Mercedes fans, as such as myself, that this is a little tough to take. Because you're wondering, like, is my team going to be competitive to the degree that they should be, having the GOAT? This does not take anything away from Hamilton being the GOAT, does it? This does not say Verstappen is the next GOAT. It doesn't. This right here don't even say Verstappen going to repeat. If anything, look like he might have some problems repeating. But congratulations for Ferrari. Had a rough 2019. Had a rough 2020. Going into that after that situation of 2019. Going into 2020, coming into 2021. I mean, 2019 is good. No, 2020, then 2021 was then 2022, bounce back. So we're going to see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow's race day. I mean, if that ain't the last line, that's the last line to say, like, what's really going on. Like, Q3, nobody wants to not make pole. I don't believe that. I don't believe, if that's the case, this will be the biggest, most elaborate sandbagging pull off of anything, for real. I mean, if Mercedes comes in tomorrow and these times decrease, that is going to be crazy. That's going to be like some major, like, I wasn't worried about shit. I don't think that's going to happen. If it happens, cool. But I don't think that's going to happen. So y'all hold your seats. Be prepared. Enjoy the race. I'm going to be live tomorrow. After the race, we could talk about it then. Talk about what happens. Will Ferrari make podium? We will see. Will they carry over this Q3, this qualifying act, into the real race act? We will see. How will Verstappen actually do in traffic? We will see. How will the Jesus of the events, Perez, the boycotting of Netflix do? We will see. How will Hamilton and Russell do as a unit? We will see. We will see a lot. So y'all stay tuned. You know what I say? I'm about to go do some wrenching myself. Just build it. Peace. Thanks for tuning in and watching another video here at Wolfpack Performance. Check out some of my other content on Formula One issues, our topics, and our DIY products on how to customize your vehicle. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. See you soon.